Ever since the day that you went away, you went away.
Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Andra. I make commentary videos on pop culture and influencers. Today's video is a situation that happened in the anti-MLM community. If you're new here, I am anti-MLM. My channel is not necessarily targeted towards that audience, but I have made a few videos before talking about MLM's problematic practices, and I have seen the drama with these two creators, in particular Kimbyrleigha and ANTIMLM, as it unfolded when they left the anti-MLM community. But the thing is, I didn't make a video at the time because I feel like a lot of people have covered this situation really well, so I didn't feel the need to say anything. I never really watched Kimbyrleigha, but I watched ANTIMLM, and I was disappointed when it happened because I feel like the way they left was not graceful at all. It was just, they could have just, said that they want to change their trajectory, which would have been fine, but they slandered the community that they have been a part of, which was really weird. But now with Kimbyrleigha, it all makes sense because she actually joined Monet. And if you're new to the whole MLM situation, Monet is like one of the worst MLMs to ever exist. And the weird thing about Kimbyrleigha is that she said that she has never been in MLM before, but people have been finding this clip of her saying that she has been in Arbonne before. So which one is the truth? Have you or have you not been in an MLM before? I'm gonna talk a little bit about what she's been posting since she joined Monet, because it's not the standard way of posting when you are a representative, when you're an MLM hun. It's not really the way that you post it. She's been kind of avoiding the subject of straightforward talking about Monet in her posts. So her bio reads, sharing the wealth, no bullshit, actionable advice to unlock your potential, CEO of Kimber Official, which is her phone cases company. Click the link for advice and more about me. And in that thing, it's kind of like a link tree, and it has her Monet stuff as well. And this is the post when she announced that she's gonna be joining Monet. I'm not gonna read everything because I feel like it's more important to just highlight the bullet points, or the more important parts, let's say. $6,541.86. That's how much money I made off YouTube videos humiliating, hurting, judging, bullying, and belittling women, and showcasing Monet Official in a negative way. And that's how much money I intend on paying back. So from the start, it just feels weird that you want to pay back the money by working for Monet. If this was about belittling women, you would have paid the women back, not Monet. But whatever. Most of you know I've been using Monet since April, and my close friends know it's all I use on my hair now. To my surprise, it actually works. I share what I love. So somebody's gonna point out later that she actually shared her experience with Monet before and she said it wasn't good, but now suddenly it's a good product. I don't know. Here are some reasons why, and I hope you'll follow me on this crazy journey, because I'll be sharing my struggles and successes every step of the way, but I vow to put all I've learned and reprimanded on into practice. If you're already upset, mad, wanting to rip my head off, please feel free to leave, because I never want to be the reason your blood pressure is high. This is so passive aggressive, like it's not even nice. This is the way that, MLM reps are sometimes, so like with their toxic positivity. This is not toxic positivity, this is passive aggressiveness. Like they will mask insults in this way to make it look like it's positive, but it's really not. It's like backhanded compliment or whatever. They do this a lot, like she does this here. It's like a standard MLM thing. When they're like, babe, I've seen you want to lose weight or whatever. So you're like just calling somebody fat, but you're doing it in a nice way. I've never worked in MLM business yet. I ran my mouth like an expert. Eat my word. Yeah, so like I said, she said before that she worked for Arbonne. So this is either a lie now or it was a lie back then. I have to try things myself and learn from my own experiences to know the truth. No matter how many times I hear other people's advice, it doesn't stick unless I do it. It's just weird because you know a lot about this. And now suddenly you like forget everything you know about how exploitative and just predatory this industry is. This is like big capitalism on steroids. It's like how MLMs work. If you don't know, I'm a socialist, and I am extremely against this kind of stuff, because this is one of the ways in which capitalism exploits workers. They find a lot of loopholes to like not pay workers what they're owed, be it through unpaid internships, work experience, this kind of shit, where they tell you it all depends on you. It shouldn't. It's not, the weight of the world is not for the workers to carry. It's in a capitalist system, the bosses should do more work instead of making you bear the heavy weight, but obviously they don't, because capitalism is all about profit for the people on top of the pyramid. And the standard MLM argument of if the MLM is a pyramid scheme, then the 9 to 5 is a pyramid scheme too. Like, yeah, surprise, welcome to capitalism. It's all a fucking pyramid scheme. It's all a scam. Like, I don't need to explain that to you. But it's, at least with the pyramid of 9 to 5s, you get paid. When I was in a dark moment a few months ago, and people I thought were my friends turned against me, made hate videos about me, lied about me to weaken my influence, that took me a decade to build, reached out to customers of mine and told them not to buy from my company, people in Monet who I'd actually hurt and never expected to be kind to me were there. So I think you are missing out the point where, you know, these people were probably kind because they wanted something from you. Like, they weren't kind to be kind. A lot of these people know what they're doing. And the people at the bottom of the pyramid scheme probably are actually like kind, nice people who were also victimized and exploited. But I would generally assume that they have an ulterior motive too. And slandering the anti-MLM community just because you had a disagreement with them, instead of owning up to maybe if you've done something wrong, or if you haven't done something wrong, then you could have proven that, you could have absolved yourself of the guilt. I judge someone on the content of their character and not what business they are in. Yeah, that's correct. You shouldn't judge someone for the business, but if they try to exploit you and if they try to use you, then that is when you should get pissed off. And justifiably so, because people would scam you to get some money, and in that case, it's not just about their business, it's about what they did to you. Somebody commented on her post saying that this person has used a Monet product and it ruined her hair, and it took her 2 years to recover what was lost from her hair. And Kimbyrleigha's response was horribly heartless. Oh wow, I'm so sorry, I've used it about 9 months now, but I only wash my hair once every 12 to 14 days. I've always gone a long time between washes. Thanks for that info. Have you ever been tested for allergies to essential oils? Like, she just deflected full on. Somebody pointed out that being in an MLM is like recruiting people to be your competition. And she basically compared it to YouTube, where people are in direct competition. But this is not the same, because you can watch multiple creators, but you are not gonna buy shampoo from multiple people who sell the exact same product. Maybe you would buy it from multiple brands, yeah, but if you have 2 Monet reps, you're not gonna buy from both of them because they sell the exact same things. So it's really not the same. And another thing is like how Kimbyrleigha is treating her supporters really poorly. Girl, you lost me on this one. Your comment is not really explaining anything here. How can I lose you? Did I have you? What is it you saw me that now you're lost about? Did I not explain myself? I'm just confused on what this means. You're allowed to be confused. It's part of understanding. Like, this was like a really stupid answer, and it just didn't, you know, like, obviously the person who commented didn't explain herself at all, but this was not, it wasn't needed to respond like this. And honestly, people are allowed to be upset about the whole situation because they feel exploited. Probably a lot of them have been traumatized by the MLMs, and now you who try to extend a hand to help them, you're now turning against them, so they have a right to be upset about this. So, were you not telling the truth to your subscribers when you confessed to using Monet during a video and said that you were noticing lots of breakage and stopped using it? You were shading the products pretty hard, or at least what you were using. I remember that so clearly because I was so taken aback that you were using those products. You said all the time it was research for a video you were working on. Obviously, it's your life and you do you. I just felt like this was the beginning of the whole dishonestly narrative, and why so many stopped trusting you and your content. I tried to respond to you with a really long message explaining this because I did say something about a piece of my hair breaking. I actually have the discussion on camera with one of my best friends because we were chatting on a Marco Polo app, which is a video app. I tried to type everything to you, but Instagram won't let me post it. It's too long and I'm about to make dinner, but the long and short of it is that it's not what caused the break, and it was a hair dye and hot tools back to back, and I figured that out while I was experimenting because I'm not one to jump to conclusions, and I've been using the products thereafter. Nothing has happened to me since, and so therefore if you use the data that I've collected, you will see what I thought was not the truth, and I jumped the gun and I was very emotional, and that's something that people will keep bringing up, but I think my hair health speaks for itself. Right, so her response really was kind of pointless because it just proves that she lied before or misled people to create a narrative and to make herself more dramatic than what the situation was. So it doesn't really look good for her that she said this. How much did they blackmail you to post this? First of all, blackmail is entirely illegal and nobody told me to do anything, nobody ever contacted me. I did all of this on my own. As a matter of fact, I reached out first to everyone to apologize. You know, some things in life don't have to be coerced. Right, so the blackmail is illegal part is really funny because this is what they say about pyramid schemes as well. Like, pyramid schemes are illegal, so MLMs are not pyramid schemes. And yeah, I actually thought about this. What if Monet is like, what if they attempted to sue her and this is the result, her posting about them to kind of get out of a lawsuit? Because I heard that she's been contacted by them before, so it's just like, I don't know, maybe tinfoil hat a little bit, but whatever. I just find it weird that she keeps comparing Monet to YouTube because, like, yeah, you don't get paid on YouTube. I'm not monetized, for example, but I haven't invested. I've invested in equipment to film because I wanted to, but you don't have to. You can just use your phone to film and it would still be the same chance. They don't make you pay a starter kit or whatever like MLMs, so it's really not the same. And they have clear criteria for you to get monetized, whereas with Monet or with any MLMs, it's like you have a personal volume, but the personal volume can be bought with your own money or it can be bought with others. Like, it's not really that clear as the YouTube criteria for monetization. It's also weird that she says that she didn't recruit people, she only sells the products, but then if you go on her link thing on her bio, you can see that she has a section about recruiting. And not to mention the part where she calls a former subscriber her stupid, indirectly by saying, I understand you may want to stay in your echo chamber, but not reading my words and understanding my POV is why lack of education is the death of intelligence, because you don't care to read what I have to say, you just want to believe it's not worth your time, that's your choice. So if you say that, then why do you think this person commented on your post? The person commented because she wants to hear your POV. So what you said is, first of all, invalid, and second of all, to form an opinion on why you are anti-MLM, you need to do research. So the death of intelligence is for the person who ignores all the research she's done and is still pro-MLM, which in this case it would be you, Kimber. You're the death of intelligence. Somebody pointed out the way that the Monet products cause hair loss and scalp burns and stuff like that. And Kimber's argument was to deflect and say that this happened to her with a well-known skincare brand, which I assume is not an MLM. But the thing is, it's different when it happens to you due to an allergy, and it's different when it happens to a lot of customers. Like, it's suspicious when it happens en masse compared to when it happens to just a few people. It could be external factors, it could be allergies, but when it happens to a lot of people, it's the quality of the product itself, for sure. What are you talking about? I'm defending my job. If you're referring to Monet, it's not a job, it's an additional stream of income. I have many streams of income and this is just an additional one, and it's something I would like to experiment with. If you have a problem with every person that's done something you disagree with, you're gonna have a lot of work to do to try to rectify every argument and situation you feel uncomfortable with. I urge you to just leave. It's better than giving me attention. I don't deserve it from you. As you said, I'm a complete waste of time, so don't spend one more minute on this. Right, so she said that this is not her job, it's an additional stream of income, and as far as I know, she did law school or whatever, but she's not a practitioner in law, so what is exactly her job now? Because YouTube, I thought, was her job. So this is either, I don't know, like a lie, or it's just something that she only wants to work like part-time or whatever and stay with her family, in which case this would still classify as a job, but it would just be not a full-time one. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And she posted another update. I have so far made enough in revenue to pay back Monet Official for a few of the videos I made that I'm not proud of by working the business since the beginning of this month. And she said that she did it through sales. You cannot resolve hate with hate. If I've learned anything, it's that be patient. Not everyone is as educated, wise, well-versed, experienced, and informed as you or someone else. It just sounds like she's very, very arrogant and high on her fucking horse. Like, she thinks she's the smartest in the room. Like, honey, you're not. And the thing is that you say that you only make your money by selling and not recruiting, but even if you don't recruit, it's still exploitative because you built this following only to sell to them a scam later on. So I don't know if this was premeditated or if Monet threatened her. Like I said, like, I don't know. I don't want to start with the conspiracies because I just feel like it's pointless if I can't prove it, but it's funny that she put the disclaimer at the end because obviously she has to. The average annual income for all US market partners at all ranks is $800.09. Like, for me, that's insane. 36% of US market partners were not active in 2019 and therefore did not earn any commissions. Like, that's not really that reassuring, to be honest. Now pay back the people that bought subscriptions and merch for content that you clearly are not providing and never actually believed in. I never said I never believed in what I was researching. I'm not an expert, and as I went along I discovered truths that were hidden from me. That's what you do when you research topic, and I'm not gonna pay back people who got the benefit of a bargain when they purchased. What the fuck? I delivered on my promises to provide them what I stated in my perks, so now I'll not be refunding people who already got the benefit of that bargain at the time it was contracted for. Did you ever think that maybe people bought from you because they believed in you and not because they like the products? Because phone cases, like, you can buy from actual companies that sell a lot better quality and a lot prettier phone cases, but maybe people bought because they believed in you, they wanted to support you. Someone asked me if I'm going to join all the other multi-level marketing companies to pay them back. The answer is no. Monet was the one I made the most money off of. The other videos brought me an insignificant amount of money. This is my choice. I don't like how many of the other ones I've witnessed on the back end operate. There's such a lack of education in many MLMs, and I found Monet offer way more to the market partners. Right, Monet threatened you, like you said that before. So this is like, excuse me if I don't believe this, but it's just sus to me. And saying that you don't want to pay the other ones, you just want to pay Monet because you made more money from talking about Monet. So is that saying that money that you steal is irrelevant if it's not a lot of money? So if I go and steal one piece of bread, it's better than if I steal 5 casseroles because it's just 1 and not 5. Like, it makes no sense to me. Someone that's actually been listening to what I've been saying all along, because it's not a gossip video and putting drama out, I bet it won't get as many views. Defending Kimbyrleigha, oh my god, that's so cringe. Like, can you be more cringe than that? You're defending a problematic person. This guy is probably, I haven't watched the video, but he's probably an M&M rep himself. Kimbyrleigha here, coming at you with today's scammy post. As you can see, my hair isn't shiny, it doesn't have less frizz. When straight and curly, my curls haven't bounced back after years of being stringy. Nope, so I have to see a video of my horrible hair, buy my shampoo or else. Obviously, it's clear it's also opposite day. Love me, hate me, Monet official does what it says. Plus, it's non-toxic, plant-derived, vegan, and it's Leaping Bunny program certified. So, you know, they're not just sticking a logo of a bunny on their products. Plus, my 2 favorite things is that they're based in... Yeah, my 2 favorite things are Kimbyrleigha, grammar. I speak 3 languages, and I fucking know that my 2 favorite things are, not is, because it's 2 things. Like you said, you're the most intelligent person in the room, and yet you don't fucking know basic grammar between the verb and the subject of the sentence. They're based in Miami, Florida, native Floridian here. Native? You're not fucking Native American, calm down. And their products are approved by European Union regulations, which are way higher than the US. I don't think that's true, but okay. The United States only bans 11 chemicals, and the EU bans over 1,000 chemicals. Link in bio to learn more. Oh, and one final message to the haters. I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Yep, back to kindergarten, let's go. Right, maybe the EU bans more chemicals, but I think when it comes to suspicious business practices, I don't think the EU is the authority on that, because a lot of the M&Ms come from Europe, so yeah, I don't think that this is very, very reassuring. And another thing she did was made a long-ass video talking about how to basically succeed in an MLM, which is so weird to me, because if you've been in there for a month, you're not an expert, so why are you giving advice to others? It makes no sense to me, but whatever. This is everything I wanted to say. I just feel like it's all very weird, and I am anti-MLM, I'll always be anti-MLM. I'm anti-capitalism anyways, but specifically MLMs are like a lot worse than other capitalist schemes and structures, so I just think it's very, very bad to build an audience only to lie to them for months and then delete all your videos after you've made your money. You ran with the money, now you're saying that you're making money back to give to Monet, but you're actually making the money for yourself by scamming whatever is left of your audience. So shame on you, Kimbyrleigha. I don't know what more to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more commentary. I might make some anti-MLM videos in the future. I need to find time to actually research to do them, and yeah, comment down below what you think about this whole situation. Do you want me to make a video about Emily's podcast? Because I listened to it and I was thinking of like making a video of where she's at compared to Kimbyrleigha. So let me know if you would like to see that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Ever since the day that you